When you're starting a business, there's a ton to figure out, and it can feel really overwhelming, with every day bringing new decisions that need answers. When you're starting off with something new, it seems like your to-do list keeps growing every day, and that list can easily begin to overrun your life. Finding the right tool that not only helps you out, but simplifies everything can be such a game changer. For millions of businesses, that tool is Shopify. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. From household names like Allbirds to brands just getting started. Get started with your own design studio. With hundreds of ready-to-use templates, Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store that matches your brand's style. Accelerate your efficiency, whether you're uploading new products or trying to improve existing ones. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools to help you out. Best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. Start your business today with the industry's best business partner, Shopify, and start hearing. Sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/DCR. Go to shopify.com/DCR. That's shopify.com/DCR.
This NBA playoffs with FanDuel, you're not just watching the playoffs, you're a part of them.
Steve's got the phone, opens FanDuel, and he's going for threes.
Be a part of the action on FanDuel. All customers get a profit boost every NBA playoff game day. 21 plus and present in select states. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See full terms at FanDuel.com/sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-MY-RESET.
It's 8 a.m. Eastern, April 22nd, and this is your daily crypto report. Bitcoin is up slightly at $78,370. ETH is up slightly at $2,398. XRP is up slightly at $1.45. Well, Upshift is partnering with securitized fund services to add independent reporting, auditing, allocation tracking, and performance transparency to its on-chain vaults in what the companies say is the first case of native on-chain vaults being directly supported by a third-party institutional fund administrator. Securitize's fund admin arm will provide investor-level allocation visibility, independent performance reporting, and full reconciliation of on-chain and protocol activity, essentially giving curators and depositors audit and tax-ready data from an outside party rather than relying on the vault manager's own records. The move is aimed at making on-chain vaults more usable for institutional and regulated capital, which has so far been held back by weak reporting standards, even as vaults have grown into a major way to deploy capital across DeFi. Well, Gensyn, the decentralized AI infrastructure network, has launched Delphi, an AI-settled decentralized information markets platform that lets users create niche markets, earn fees from trading volume, and have outcomes resolved by AI instead of a centralized operator. Gensyn says these are information markets, not traditional prediction markets, with creators earning 1.5% of total market volume in USDC if a market settles successfully, while the protocol takes a 0.5% fee on volume that will eventually be used to buy and burn part of Gensyn's still unlaunched AI token. Delphi runs on Gensyn's Ethereum Layer 2 network built with the OP stack, and market outcomes are determined by a pre-selected AI model whose weights are fixed before launch and whose reasoning can be rerun and audited. Gensyn is positioning Delphi as an alternative to platforms like Polymarket and Kalshi by focusing on creator-owned long-tail markets those platforms would not list, and says the broader vision is to build an open ecosystem where humans and AI trade information together. Well, Justin Sun said he has sued Trump-linked World Liberty Financial in California federal court after the project allegedly froze all of his WLFI tokens, blocked him from voting on governance proposals, and threatened to burn the tokens without proper justification. Sun says the team refused repeated requests to restore access, leaving him to take the dispute to court, while World Liberty declined to comment and has previously accused him of misconduct and of making baseless claims. The legal fight follows Sun's earlier allegation that the WLFI smart contract includes an undisclosed blacklisting function that can freeze or confiscate investor tokens, and it comes as the project faces fresh controversy over a proposal to move more than 62 billion WLFI tokens from indefinite lockups into fixed vesting schedules. Sun has slammed that proposal as a governance sham, arguing that early purchasers who accept it would face a 2-year cliff followed by a 2-year vesting period, while those who do not accept could remain locked indefinitely, and says he is simply asking to be treated the same as other early investors. Well, UK retail investors can once again get tax-free exposure exposure to crypto exchange-traded notes through an ISA after startup Stratify won approval to operate as an innovative finance ISA manager and paired that with access to 21 shares crypto ETNs. The move matters because the UK's rules changed twice in quick succession. The Financial Conduct Authority lifted its 4-year ban on retail purchases of Bitcoin and Ether ETNs in October 2025. Then HMRC ruled from the start of the 2026 tax year that new crypto ETN purchases could no longer sit inside a standard stocks and shares ISA and would instead need to be held through an IFISA. Stratify says it is the first platform authorized to combine both pieces into one compliant offering, giving users exchange-traded exposure to crypto without directly holding the tokens themselves. The launch also comes as 21 Shares has built a strong position on the London Stock Exchange, where its products have captured more than 40% of the crypto ETN market, and average daily trading volume has been around $8.1 million since October. Well, Sui-based liquid staking platform Volo Protocol said it was exploited for about $3.5 million across several vaults and responded by freezing the affected vaults, notifying the Sui Foundation and ecosystem partners, and later freezing another $500,000 in stolen assets. Less than 30 minutes after its initial disclosure, the team said all vaults tied to the vulnerability will stay frozen until a full post-mortem and remediation are complete, but emphasized that the roughly $28 million in total value locked across its other vaults is safe because they do not share the same issue. Volo also said it is prepared to absorb the loss rather than pass it on to users, though it has not yet disclosed the exact vulnerability or identified the attacker. The exploit lands just after the much larger $292 million Kelp DAO hack, adding to a rough stretch for DeFi security. That's all for us today. Visit us at dailycryptoreport.io and listen to us everywhere else you podcast under Daily Crypto Report.
Have you ever wondered what businesses are doing and should be doing to tackle climate change? Then check out the award-winning and chart-topping podcast, Climate Rising, produced by Harvard Business School and hosted by me, Professor Mike Toffel. Recently named one of the best environmental podcasts by Earth.org, Climate Rising shares a behind-the-scenes look at how some of the world's top entrepreneurs and business leaders are addressing climate change, from climate storytelling and marketing to AI, regenerative agriculture, and beyond. Don't miss out. Follow and listen to Climate Rising wherever you get your podcasts.
Do you want the truth about the organic food on your plate? Then check out the chart-topping Real Organic podcast. Recently named one of the best climate podcasts by Earth.org, it's hosted by Dave Chapman and me, Lindley Dixon. Each week, we feature eye-opening interviews with farmers, scientists, authors, and journalists to uncover the forces reshaping the food system, from why corporate lobbying is redefining what organic means to how organic farmers are fighting back. So don't miss it. Follow and listen to the Real Organic podcast wherever you get your podcasts.